Have you ever wondered where your friend from primary school that was the smartest in class is? I know you might have been looking for them and you can't even find them. I know where they are. They wound up in life in civil service, desperate, miserable, and broke. But the people or the child that you hear about, that you read about in the newspaper, or the one that seems to be making it, is usually the one who was just average, the C class child. And I know the reason. I found out when I'm trying to answer questions that people keep asking me, what makes the difference in the lives of people, and even those that are close to me. When I notice the reason some of them will never become anything, I found the answer, and I'm going to tell you now. The answer is the primary school teacher who discouraged them from copying. The smartest child was very proud when the teacher says she or he never copies. And this other average child knew the art of copying. They knew how to copy. I am an example of that particular child. I knew how to copy. Friend, there is no way I can write a wrong answer, but I can see this child sitting next to me here who usually gets answers correct. Chances that the answer that he or she has written is correct are very high. The chances are very high. I know what this child does works. This child knows the answers. This my neighbor here knows the answers, and I usually do not know it. I usually don't get it correct. It's foolishness for me not to copy it, but that foolishness is rewarded. If you write the wrong answer deliberately, you know that you don't know it. You know that your mind has never produced good results before. And you see the person next to you is writing an answer and you can see it. You don't copy. It's foolishness. The reason, my friend, your life is not moving is because you don't copy. You want to do all things by yourself. It's called foolishness. Now, the foolishness comes from the fact that what was applying to you as a child or in school, now you are no longer in school. You still apply the same rules. The rules that apply in school are different from the rules that apply outside here in the streets where we live. In the streets here, copying is rewarded, and people who can copy will employ you. People who can copy will make news. You must know and learn how to copy. If you check all the big companies that you see, or let me say, for example, the banks, go to any bank, you will find them doing the same things someone copied. If you go to these big companies and you check what they are doing, I am telling you, my friend, the managers or the directors of that company, those that are behind strategy, they are being rewarded for copying. They might not use the word copying because they think copying applies only in primary school. Now, since they are now adults that claim to be smart, they change the word, they say benchmarking. But it is copying. The underlying principle behind benchmarking is copying. Check what the people who are producing better results than you, how they are doing whatever is working. Copy it. Copy everything. China has become what they are for copying until they've become a headache to America. They copy everything, even the names. Where it says Puma, they might write Fuma, but they are copying. Facebook is what it is by copying. Mark Zuckerberg copies and he doesn't hide it. He said we should not be proud. One of his popular statements is, don't be too proud to copy. So when he sees a company that is doing whatever he can do or what he thinks is good or is cool, he goes and attempts to buy them. But when he failed to buy Snapchat, he went outright, clearly, openly, and began to copy. The disappearing stories that you see were copied from Snapchat. It's copying, and the guy is a multi-billionaire. You who never copies anything from anybody, especially from people that you consider a bit down from you because you're still measuring them from using the criteria or the rules of primary school. Now you are adults, you are 40 years, you are 50 years, you're still considering yourself smart. Here outside school, smart is by copying. When we say someone is clever, it's by copying and implementing what they have copied. That is what clever is. The smart of class of memorizing things and writing correct answers on the book is not smart when you are an adult. Smart outside here, outside the school, is copying. Who in your life right now is doing or producing results that you want in anything, even if it's in marriage? Copy them. Do whatever they do, you produce the same results. And as adults, we are not ashamed to say we copied. I've copied many people. Everything that I do, I have copied it from someone. I copy everything about my marriage. I copy about business. I copy about church. I copy, and I'm not even afraid to tell the people that I copied from to say, "Well, I copied from you." Although I don't use the word copy, I will say I was inspired by you. But when I'm saying I was inspired by you, I mean that I copied you, sir. I'm copying, and now I can make money from it. Copying, and nobody has ever, been angry that I told them that I copied. But you, my friend, if you don't copy, the reason why you are nothing, desperate and broke, poverty is walloping you left, right, and center, it's because you don't want to copy. Copy from today. Look for someone you can copy. Copy their way of thinking. Ask them. When you ask questions, you are asking them so that you can know how they think. And then you copy, do everything that they do. You will produce the same result that they do. Thank you so much. And I'll see you on top. Bye.